Oh, kidama. Esa. And that's not quite all, Naina. That's not quite all.
Why does he get to have his alias spoken as Mac?
That's not going to be in the thing. It's just to cue the camera and the sound.
Okay.
I'm getting so many people.
Hey!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this new and exciting show. I go by the name of Support Blight Writer, and I'll be here giving you the 4-on-1. You know, the ins and the outs, the ups and the downs, the hardships and the joy, which is where we at right now. See, the show's about hip-hop, and as we know, that's about self-expression, conveying message through lyrics in form of poetry. And one of hip-hop's nuances is social responsibility. Guess what? This show's exactly about that. You see, on a monthly, 3 artists are going to be given a pool of beats in which they can choose one from with guidance from our directors. Now, bear in mind that the concept will be relating to the public holiday of each month. For example, in March, we had human rights. So that's the concept for the month, right? That's what we're going at. And in case like an artist is unable to write to the concept, then they can write about anything that happens in social media or the news, you know, during that month. And I know I've said a mouthful, you know, so you're probably eager to know who the artists are. So here's a sneak peek of them recording their 16s and who they are.
Oh yeah. Oh, is it starting or what's up? Well, we live. We live. Shit. I ain't ready yet. Yeah. Hippity hip, the hopper don't stop, reminiscing of no 9 when I suggest drop them. Hippity hop, the hopper don't stop when 1, 2 and Matiba were real high. Pho'netiQ is a young MC. Okay, now not as young as, but yeah. He's an MC from Polokwane, based in Davao, who loves hip hop, you know. For real hip hop, representing for real hip hop, DDD, and AMP, you know, all day, 8 days, street soul. Yeah, that's who Pho'netiQ is.
It's a test run, right? Joe. The erosion of the soil is a reminder of a lack that is only evident in communities of the black, where freedom is depicted. Man lying on his back, eyes closed, skin froze from a bullet spitting gag.
Ladies first.
Hey! Amara Adam came first. Anyways, okay, cool. Na Yuzalaka Kinomatam sang. Samantha Mreba, I'm Xhosa, like 100%. You know, both my parents are Xhosa. I was born here, Sebokeng. I've pretty much lived here all my life. School, primary school, high school is Sebokeng. It's just basically that, you know. And I'm about consciousness, I'm about uplifting people and also growing as a person. Yeah.
Yeah. Ha. They're trying to break a man, denying when you take a stand. Taking undertaking, they don't even want to give the land. It's almost riddling, purgatory living in. Yet we are the builders of the course that we get sentenced in.
I started doing music with the homie of mine, Nico Marashwa, aka Da Capo. People know him as Da Capo, a house DJ now. And then I came to the Val for higher learning, and then I pursued music till from then, till now.
Alright, my name is Silva. My real name Molede, my surname is Molemui, 100% Sutu. I grew up in SBK, was born and bred there, and then I schooled SBK as well. I was student SBK, residencia. I'm a conscious rapper. I don't know what more I should say about it, but yeah, that's basically me in a nutshell. Yeah.
Alright. Yo. Check it out, yo. Hey, yo. I wonder will it ever end? The struggles in the better land, being part of the system and racism in this motherland.
Human Rights Day in South Africa is historically linked to the 21st of March 1960. This following the events that happened in Sharpeville, and some people actually call it Sharpeville Day. This is the day that the police shot at a peaceful crowd of people that were protesting the Don't Pass law. It's insane, isn't it? Yeah, but it happened. Eventually, this day became iconic in the sense that people started to commemorate human rights and to remind us of our human rights treasures.
Actually, I fucked it up.
It's about human rights and Human Rights Day, and you know what's going on at the moment in in social networks, social media, and basically around in SA, so yeah, it's basically about the going on of life around me at the moment, of which is a lot of, but yeah, it's about human rights basically.
People,
Tell them about your 16.
I am so excited about it. I wrote a hook, so hey. But I'm sure you guys are gonna like it too. So, primary school, yes. We used, like, I don't know if it was a thing. At the primary school where they'll force you all to sing. There was like a whole choir and all that. So that's where I discovered that I could actually sing. But my mom tells me that I actually started when I was 4. Yes. I used to sing Dipinaza, Rebecca Malope. And there was a talent show. I guess it show Rose to Fame or something. I don't know. And then my uncle wanted to take me there. And then there was this other little girl who was like in competition with me, but she couldn't sing for shit. So my uncle was like, hey, yo, if I'm not taking Tammy, then she's not going anyway. And then they're like, yeah, nobody must go. So then it was fine. But like, to show that I was meant to do music anyways, fast forward 20-something years later, I'm in music.
We get sentenced in, we built everything, everything is everything, from the jail cells to the mansions they're living in. Look at the little man, fighting with the middleman, cause the little man feels his rights are belittling. Face it.
Yeah, I fell in love with hip hop at an early age because of my uncles, what their influence was in the house. That's when I fell in love with it. I fell in love with it at an early age, or high school, primary. But I started doing it in high school. When I got to high school, first Anekfita, that's when I saw my first cipher there at State Residency, and that was, for me, that was like a calling. That was like, yo, welcome home.
Oh yeah?
So I've been doing it. I fell in love with doing it from that point until now. I haven't stopped. That's how I basically got into hip hop, the streets and the culture, the love of the culture. I experienced it while it was raw. I was fortunate enough to find it while it still had that raw flair that's kind of missing right now. Yeah.
So by right now, you're probably just dying to hear these 16s. Don't worry, I'm excited. 16-bar marathon. This is what this is about, right? So before we get to that, don't forget to check us out on social media. The business site. On Instagram, we are khalafilimpictures, one word, don't try to put spaces there. On Facebook, we are khalafilimpictures. YouTube, khalafilimpictures. Now right after this is our boy Silver G with his 16 bars.
Yo man, Silver G, Smoke 45 the Temple, Khalafilimpictures, you know how we do, man. Khalafilimpictures.
What? The boy 212. What? The boy 212. What? The boy 212.
They try to break a man, denying when you take a stand. Taking undertaking, they don't even want to give the land. It's almost riddling, purgatory living in. Yet we are the builders of the course that we get sentenced in. We built everything, everything is everything. From the jail cells to the mansions they living in. Look at the little man, fighting with the middleman. Cause the little man feels his rights are belittling. Face it, you got more rights if you got cash, homie. We making rich people money while we die slowly. The Constitution's written on a page that's wide only. Most of the citizens don't even know their rights. Quote me, it goes deeper than your LO class. You always pass, bunking like you gon' make cash. And so we clash with this flawed system's wrath. Clenched fist, wrists bleed when we make the path. It's for your rights, bro. All the evil that men do, get into. All the evil that men do, get into. All the evil that men do, get into. The evil done to your mental, get into. All the evil that men do.
So that was Silver G with his 16. Probably like that, didn't you? Alright, don't forget to check us out on social media still. Khala Filim, Khala Filim, Khala Filim, Khala Filim. Pictures to the power of infinity. 16-bar marathon, man. Hashtag it everywhere. Do not forget we are here.
At the moment, I just dropped an EP a couple of weeks back in mid-Jan, called Exclusive EP, produced by my homie Black Panther, you know, my childhood friend.
So, what is house?
So, me, I can't say. I like two. I like
Say it then.
I like the jazzy, like soulful hip hop, and then I also like the boom bap, the grimy like one, you know, like where I go like all crazy and whatnot. I like that. Okay. Yeah, you know, Shivisa Battery. I like that. Yes.
Other projects that are beginning of a new era is out, exclusive for Dilla by Pho'netiQ and Cyrus Beats is out, and Dilla 2 is coming out. It can be dropping in March 2018, so check that out. Get familiar with The Sane Mind is coming out this year as well. An EP with The Beat Bender is also coming out. A lot of work is coming out, man. You know, that's what I do, you know.
Write it up. Right the wrongs of the past. Human, yeah, of the past. Write it up. Right the wrongs of the past. So yeah, so like human rights is being able to have access to everything that you need in order to be able to live. To me. Yes. I know, right?
I found out today too, man, in the mouth. And
You know what? I'm just gonna add to what she said because she's already broken it down. But for me, human rights is like basic human rights. Like if you're a human being, you were born with these rights from birth. Therefore, no one can ever like mess with those rights. It includes where you're born from. You're entitled to what you're entitled to. So basically, to me, those are human rights. They shouldn't have double standards. They shouldn't apply to wealth or where you're from or geographic location or skin color. They should just be rights that are like on an even scale for every single person. Like she said, some people don't have like opportunities and some don't.
Or the past. Another one. Yeah.
Are you knocking down? I think you should double the first one you did.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a hook, man. You can't
just leave it in your. I can double up.
You equal opportunities and whatnot. Do you guys think we deserve the land?
Most definitely.
It's ours.
Absolutely.
It was ours to begin with.
That's absolutely.
So we're just basically taking back what's ours, but in a way that is not going to be like how it was taken from us.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, obviously, these days you have to have paperwork done. So we're just gonna do it like that. Take it with the paper. You know? Yeah,
take it
like
legally.
that.
No bloodshed.
Exactly.
No need to be barbaric in the 21st century.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys are still here? So because you're checking out my face? I don't even know why. You guys need to go, man. Go out there. Go check out Pho'netiQ. Shout out to For Real Hip Hop. That's him right now. Check out his 16. Don't forget Instagram. khalafilimpictures, one word. Facebook, khalafilimpictures. YouTube, khalafilimpictures. That's right.
Aye. Hippity hip, the hop, we don't stop reminiscing on 09 when us just dropped them. Hippity hop, the hop, we don't stop.
Yo,
when
yo,
1, 2 and we're deep, but we're real high.
I wonder will it ever end? The struggles and the battling, being part of the system and racism in this motherland. Until we all admit that we all fucked. There's no freedom in this bitch. Our leaders, they all suck. 100 years later, we still treated like slaves. Only difference is they're letting us build up our own cages. Our forefathers died with a little integrity. Nowadays, everybody just wanna be a celebrity. Every human got rights. They took away the most important ones. The right to think for yourself and be who you wanna be. The right for our land and water. What the fuck is this? Who the hell gave them power against all of us Africans? Right, these nuts. Until you niggas get the guts to take over the system and stop licking white butts. Just know that our future and the future generation should forget about freedom, my nigga. We all fucked.
What up, though? Father. Real hip hop. Hey.
So that was Pho'netiQ with his 16 bars. Yeah, I know, right? Human right, these nuts. It's crazy. So right now we're about to go to Psalmist from Smoke 45. Guess what? She's from the V. You know what I mean? By the time I'm done with this, you guys are gonna be dreaming of Khala Filim 16 bar marathon. Help us grow this. Tell your neighbor, tell your grandmom. It's great visuals, everything. So right now, we're going straight to Psalmist, man. Black Psalmist. Thanksgiving.
Smoke 45 to 10 right the wrongs of the past. 60 bar marathon, Vinceblack Psalmist. Yo, right the wrongs of the past. Write it up, right the wrongs of the past. Write it up, right the wrongs of the past. Write the wrongs of the past. Human right the wrongs of the past. Human right the wrongs of the past. Write it up, human right the wrongs of the past. Human right the wrongs that is of the past. Human right the wrongs of the past. Write it up, human right the wrongs of the past. Write it up, human right the wrongs of the past. Human right the something that is gonna last. The erosion of the soil is a reminder of a lack that is only evident in communities of the black, where freedom is depicted. Man lying on his back, eyes closed, skin froze from a bullet spitting gag. This is a his story and her story. Have you heard what's the matter? Have you heard the her story? It's all about the black people that died in the past because of spiritual lack, lacking spiritual black. Back to the death penalty days, malicious ways of the colonizer. Have you seen the colonizer? Watching every move, every now, wishing you'd quit. Cause they are scary, filthy castles about to get hit. The black man writes the history now. The fake black lives back in the mountains, history now. No longer singing about the land of the oppressor. They wrote a lot of propaganda, the oppressor. Lies and thieves, the oppressor. Lies and thieves, the oppressors are.
So that was Black Psalmist. She gave you a hook. It's crazy, isn't it? And I know it's been great hanging with me. All this yellow. You know what I mean? Anyway, I did tell you that by the end of this, you guys are gonna be dreaming of khalafilimpictures. You probably just said it with me, didn't you? Now get in the comment section. Don't forget that we wanna hear what you got to say. Help us grow. Get bigger than me. You know what I mean? Bigger than my belly. Whatever. You know, you're gonna get big. Instagram, khalafilimpictures. Facebook, khalafilimpictures. YouTube, khalafilimpictures. 16-bar marathon. Help it grow. Get in the comment section. Tell your grandma. She might like it.
Okay. Right. Besides the 16-bar marathon, yeah, we also shot a video not so long ago, so it's gonna be very fun. And there's also something that might drop, you know. Yeah, I am working on something very big. Okay. Yes, so like an album, cause like another EP. Oh God, no. So I'm working on an album. Can't say what it is, but it's coming out. So I mean, if you've heard Black Thanksgiving, then you know that it's just gonna get better.
Me on my side, I'm working on an album. So I'm almost done. I'm just wrapping it up with the features. we're also working on a 16-bar marathon. Shot a video for the intro. It's coming out very soon, and I also got another video coming out. That one is in house. I shot it for a single we took out like late last year. It's called Vinceblack. It has Paul Smith producing on it, and I'm doing a lot. But yeah, that's basically it. That's the album, 16-bar marathon, and the single, the video for the single dropping soon. Yeah, that's basically it. That's all I can take out for now. The other things I'm not gonna talk about just yet.
Are you doing other genres, man?
Nah, I'm just nah. They're all in hip hop. It's just that I can't speak about them because they're in the early phase. They're still early, but yeah. But the album and everything else is in the late stage. It's almost finalized. Yeah.
You can find me everywhere. You can Google me, homie. You can send me an email. You can, on the real, you can Google me. You can check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Twitter. On you know the works, man. Just everywhere you go, just search for Pho'netiQ. I'm troll, with a Q.
My social media handles on Facebook, I am Mopesaleme Watempeleng. Like I'm saying it. Yes. And then that's like my personal account. And then my Facebook page is Black Psalmist 45, as if Black Psalmist 45. And then on Twitter, I'm at Black Psalmist 45. And then Kauji Makiri, we all know there's like that special name where you can like keep changing it all the time. So yes.
Okay.
Social media handles. My bad. Social media handles on Twitter. It's at Silver G. At Silver G.
I am.
Oh, at I am Silver G. My bad. At I am Silver G.
As in
I am all together.
Silver
no
as
spaces.
in SILVAGEE.
I should have just let you take it. Yeah, and then what else? My Facebook handle, it's Lenny Silva Malamui. Just simple and plain like that. It's the only one that has a picture of a guy with a mic. And then yeah, those are basically all my handles. But you can get everything from me and her on every social media handle if you just look for Smoke 45.
South Africa,
yeah. We're everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. Yeah. So that's it. That's basically everything.
Alright, sure.
Okay.
See?
In my minute 57.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you get a better task for one?
Oh! Before I forget, on the next episode, we got Mr. Beef. We got Mutipa. We got Size Killer. 16-bar marathon. Khalafilimpictures. Do not forget. Stay tuned. Again, Instagram, khalafilimpictures. One word. Facebook, khalafilimpictures. YouTube, khalafilimpictures. 16-bar marathon, man. I'm out.
Whoever, man, you too. You know, you can listen to me instead of listening to that nigga behind the camera and the person he's working with and his girlfriend and their friends, all of them. Yeah. You want me to call out names? Let's go. Let's go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this new and exciting show. I go by the name of Support Black Writer, and I'll be here giving you the 4-on-1. Improvise.
And I think we can. Let's go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this new the most. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's what it is, man. I'll be giving you the 4-on-1 in the house. Can I do it like that?
You can try.
Hey, that's good.